Welcome back to another test drive here on Inside Sim Racing. I'm Billy Strange, and this, obviously, is RaceRoom. We're jumping into this because they just released the Silverstone circuit, and I haven't had a chance to run their F3 car that they recently released as well. I believe that was a month ago, so thought I'd give it a shot here. Using adaptive AI, which I will explain in a little bit. It took me a little while to get these guys up to speed. But 30-minute race, and we start 8th. So, as always, here is my setup in case you feel like trying this. Also went into the steering settings and had to turn down the force feedback multiplier I was clipping, so that force feedback meter that you can bring up is your best friend. And then also in the force feedback section, I got a comment about the wheel shaking in the Formula RaceRoom 3. Now, that I found is specifically linked, it seems to be at least, linked to the slip effect. I don't care for that either. It feels unnatural to me. So, if you dislike the car, the wheel kind of oscillating or jostling around on you, turn that down. I've turned mine down to 30%. I don't care for the way it feels. I think it's too exaggerated, it's too abrupt, and this particular car moves around a lot. It's definitely trying to break traction all the time. So, without further ado, let's jump into the race. Alright, here we go. Half an hour race with the adaptive AI. One thing I really wish they wouldn't do is that, where you don't get control of your car until the line, instead of giving you control when the leader takes the green flag, or the green lights, whatever you want to call it. Oh, come on. I was there. Ridiculous. The AI, I've noticed a big problem with the AI since this last update. And granted, I have not run the shift. I have not run the F3 before this, so I don't know if it's a problem with the F3, but they are very unaware of your car position, which is odd because at least prior to this update, the two other test drives I did, I thought the AI was really good, and this just needs to be fixed. I don't know if it's an optimization problem because Silverstone's new, but I don't find that enjoyable. The AI should have more awareness, and I don't want them to give me the spot. I want them to just hold their line, which they are not doing. And we'll see how this race plays out. On cold tires, this car is fairly evil. It moves around already quite a bit, and it seems to struggle for grip. So you're definitely chasing the car, which isn't a bad thing. It just means you have to be on top of the car. Alright, lap 1, we're still in 8th. They don't seem to go as fast through there, but this means that we catch them in a really not great spot. Car doesn't do anything odd. You can give it a little more throttle than it needs, and the back end will start to step out, but you can correct, so that's good. They just seem to be able to get through this corner much better than I can get through here. And I'm sure it's just not feeling the car through that corner. Then we go through here, and you catch them, and this is actually a terrible spot to catch them in because you can go flat out through here, but they cannot. So trying to line up a pass is pretty difficult. See if we can get a run here. This is probably not going to work out. Whoa. I've got to wait for the car because it's so easy to give it too much throttle. Might have to make a pit stop, not totally sure. That was not a good move. Just missed my braking point totally. Wasn't paying attention. Yep, just struggle through this corner. Whoa. Just realized I have no idea how much time I have left in the race, so I don't know if I'll need to pit or not. Because I don't have that up. I wonder if it'll give me a warning. How many minutes to go? I guess we'll find out. Again, safety lift through there just because they're just not as fast. Let's see if we can go to the left here. I was going to say, I'm surprised he didn't get by, and then there he is. Oh, the other guy's got to run. They're certainly not making it easy. I was going to say, I just need to give him the room. Oh, it's so hard to put the power down in these tighter turns. It just wants to spin the tires so easy. Like I said, when the car moves, it's never, you don't ever quite feel secure with the car. Like, you can toss it around and you can catch it, but as far as the car being planted, it's never, just like that, it's never quite planted like you think it should be. But again, that's probably due to the skinnier tires. It's a fun car. Just hard because you break your momentum and you have no way of recovering, and then you catch, on this particular track, you're just catching them in really bad spots. Let's see if we can move alongside of them. Okay, I've clearly got the position. Whoa, we drove that thing in deep. Wow. I was worried about pushing out into him. Obviously, I didn't need to. Now that I don't mind. Him taking that wide line, although I'm a little suspect on how he held on to it, but that's fine. Oh, too much throttle. Feels like you've got a lot of side bite, but not a lot of forward bite. But like I said, then you get to the slow speed turns and the front end doesn't feel like it's... Look up, I think he was defending the turn. Yep, that part's my biggest, one of my biggest deficiencies on this track. I just don't turn a lot of laps here. I feel like I don't feel the front end as well, which is interesting because in these higher speed turns, the front end for me feels planted. God, and I just keep catching them in the wrong spot. Trying to time it too. Oh. Really hard. Meanwhile, those other cars are just pulling away. Let's see if I can do anything here. I could just feel it. Ah. They're banging on each other. That's cool. Coming through. There we go. Clear. Hopefully I can get far enough away they don't pass me in this next turn. Just hold a tight line here so they don't get past, since I am slower through there. Car didn't take a set quite as much. Tires look like they're wearing a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're about halfway through. We're slowly closing in on the front pack here. This is the leaders. Also, tires are now showing me that they're wearing on the left side, so I have to be mindful of that. Let's see if we can't reel them in. Looks like we finally made contact here. Not going to force the issue. Tires are slippery. Getting a run into this corner will be tricky. Okay, I'm fully alongside of him. Let's see what happens. Sounds like we made contact. I'll just give him some room here, knowing that he's going to force the issue. That wasn't too bad, but we still shouldn't have made contact. Set him up, come on. I was going to say, don't keep pulling over. Oof. Just a hair too deep there, a little bit of a slip going through that corner, but it's still okay so far. My only concern is this corner right here. Oh boy. Yeah, I saw he had to react fairly quick. Feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable as I make some more laps with the car. At least around this circuit. Alright. Top 5 are now all in a line. Well, not anymore. Draft, draft, draft. I know they're going to be on the inside of me. To the outside. Oh, he jumps the curb. Little contact. Too much throttle. Tires are worn, trying to anticipate what the car is going to do. We have a race. For the podium, at least. Car searching just a little. Should have about 4 laps or so to go. Oh, that was my fault. That was my bad. Thought the car was going to stick a little better than that. But that time he gave me room, which was interesting. Definitely have some worn tires. Set him up, come on. This is not a good side. Whoa! Oh, holy cow, give me a break. I don't know how we're not broken, but wow. And now that was caused by the AI not giving me any room. Actually, he just kind of launched himself across. Back to 5th. I don't know if we can get back up there. I don't know if we have enough time. Alright, here we go again. I broke early because I just could feel what's going to happen. Left rear is not good. This is when tires start getting slippy. You really have to start managing your throttle. Probably about 2 laps to go. Give me the room, give me the room. Whew. That could have been bad, but it worked out. the push. The push is real. As my left side tires are flashing. Get another run here. Oh. Just leave your foot in it. Hope for the best. Holy crap. Wow, that's a good car. You know what? I don't know how they're counting laps. This may be 2 to go. Ah. There's nowhere to go and I had to run. Hopefully they gives me room. This is not going to work out well. I'm surprised that worked. Whoa. Okay. I have 3 out of the 4 tires are now orange. Have to really be careful. Well, he's right there, isn't he? Good fight. Got another run. I don't know if this will work. Come on, get me clear. Give me, yes. Yes. I'll get the draft. Just gonna go wide. This may be the last lap. Hope so. Don't have too much fuel left. Oh, he slowed through that turn. Oh, it's mine now. Mine to mess up. Holy crap. Tires are flashing. I'm surprised I don't have other warning lights going off. We've kind of abused this car quite a bit. Oh, come on. Hold a tight line, hold a tight line. I don't want him to get by. Should be free and clear unless I completely torpedo this section, which is possible. Boy, a little push through that right-hander. Keep a nice and tidy line just so that they can't get a run. A little too early on that one. Haha! Yeah! Oh, I ran a 53 in there somewhere. That was a good race. AI could use a little more awareness. Again, don't know if it's this car or this track or the combination, but they could use just a slight bit more awareness so we don't have a bunch of those problems. But that was a really good race. That was a lot of fun. 15 out of 10 spinning F3 cars is what I would give this. I guess there's 25 points in the championship. Well, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully that was, I think it was pretty exciting. If you want to see more Race Room content, make sure to subscribe to Inside Sim Racing. Also visit isrtv.com for all the latest in sim racing news. You can follow me on Twitter if you like at @strange_Billy. Once again, great car, like Race Room a lot. May need a little tweak on that AI algorithm, just a hair. But overall, that was a really satisfying and fun race. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care.